Britney Spears is home alone, fragile, and refusing help. That is the latest headlines. We got to talk about this, but before we get into it, hello, my name is Sebastian, and I spelled, girl, it's giving Mickey Mouse though. Mickeymouse. Girl, why are you so fucking preppy? Anyway, I am preppy because this cold is finally cold, and girl, I'm exorcism the cold out, girl, and it is feeling fabulous. Anyways, welcome back to my channel if you are brand new. Whole vibe is like we're on a FaceTime call, and today we are FaceTiming, of course, from my very sparkly closet. And first of all, can I just say, Britney Army, you guys, let me tell you something, okay? The way that you are so freaking kind in my comments, thank you so freaking much. Like, first of all, can I just say, okay? I don't give too much into, the AI cloning type thing. No, for me, when I talk about Miss Britney Jean Spears, born December 2nd, 1981, I want to just talk like a human. That's kind of the whole vibe, more like if I were her friend, what would I say? Or as a human, I'm talking about her, it's not, I don't talk about conspiracies here. And I love that most of us just want her to be happy, and that makes me so freaking happy because I just think that she, more than so many other people, deserves this happiness. So I love that we're on the same page about it. And I know a lot of you guys want me to talk about the cloning and the conspiracy and stuff, but to be very honest, I just don't have time for it, girl. That's just the truth. I mean, I don't want to go down those rabbit holes if I'm being very honest, but you just never know what might happen. But anyways, so it basically says here that she has people like staff security guards, like housekeepers, people who work in her home, people basically who she is paying, to be there, assistants, stuff like that, but no real friends. And it says here that it's a far cry from Spears' world-dominating career in pop music and culture, which saw her go from says here that basically Britney Spears has closed completely off anyone. It says here that since her marriage to Sam Asghari ended, and she had that very horrible relationship with deadbeat boyfriend Paul Solis, she's been largely alone, worryingly refusing what friends say is much needed help for mental health issues. The last time Spears was photographed publicly was in May. For anyone who has encountered Spears in the last couple of years, it has largely been through Instagram. While it remains Spears' sole connection to the outside world, her bizarre, often naked or semi-clad social media videos, improvised dance moves, and often incoherent captions have most who see them worried for her. Those closest to her says that they are desperate to help, but also claim Spears doesn't realize anything is wrong and the law can't help them. Her behavior is just like you see online. She has moments of clarity and moments where it feels like a roller coaster. She's still the sweetest, kindest person, making it clear to the source, which is in this case page 6, that they were speaking out in order to help her. Sources added, "We're always concerned about Britney and her well-being and making sure if she's okay. The question is, how do we help her?" Sources say the biggest issue surrounds the end of Spears' 13-year conservatorship that court-ordered had placed Spears under the complete control of her father and a lawyer. She was not able, of course, to access her finances and everything surrounding her conservatorship. When it was lifted, that is when Britney, of course, regained full control over her life and full control over her fortune, estimated between 40 to 60 million. It also means she is no longer has to be mentally evaluated. She is a free woman. And because a judge never looked at her medical history when they freed her from the conservatorship, we're seeing what this looks like in the public eye right now. Another insider familiar with the case said, "We try to help and support, but ultimately you can only lead the horse to water. There's no continued care program since she got out of the conservatorship." The source revealed she doesn't have to do therapy and she doesn't think she has a problem. So let's talk about this. I'll be very honest. I'm in therapy. Yeah, I suffer from anxiety, from panic attacks. I have my whole adult life been grieving, basically, since my brother passed 3 weeks ago. My aunt passed. So I have been emotional and mental reckless hell, right? Like, just not well. I mean, emotionally, it's a roller coaster that just never ends. And I have gone through things, but I know people who have not gone through things who still see therapists because they need to they need advice on how to navigate certain things. We all come from some type of trauma, some type of anxiety, some type of just some type of need to get help. We all need it. Doesn't matter if you've had traumatic experiences or you've lived a very good life, but you know what, you have areas in your life that you want to work on. Could be insecurities, could be some sort of anxieties or social anxieties, whatever. We're not all perfect, we're not robots, we are human beings. So it does not matter what type of life you lived, we can all benefit from therapy. And Britney Spears is definitely one of those who can benefit, and not only benefit but needs therapy. What Britney Spears went through is not a walk in the park, and unless she is a robot like a lot of people believe she is, then she fucking needs help. And I'll be the first one to say, Britney, you need help. You need help. You need help. You need help. We all need help. Here's the thing, we're all fucked up. Doesn't matter if you lived a picture perfect life. Trust and believe there is something inside of you that you need to work on. We all need guidance. We all need help. There's nothing wrong in seeing a therapist. There's nothing wrong in saying that I'm not okay. There's nothing wrong with saying I'm not okay. It's okay to not be okay. But here's the thing. In the conservatorship, Britney Spears writes in this book that she was forced to do hours of therapy, that she was forced to sit forcefully with groups of strangers talking about crazy shit and saying everything inside of her. So Britney Spears is she's traumatized. I mean, she is traumatized. There are people that were supposed to help her, people that were supposed to love her, people that were supposed to take care of her, that keep her safe, that betrayed her, that used her, that just fucking treated her like a freaking cash cow, like a gambling machine in Vegas with unlimited coins, okay? That was Britney Spears for her family, for her team, for everyone around her. So of course Britney Spears has closed off from the world, from people. She doesn't want to be around anybody, and I don't fucking blame her. Because you know what, girl? I wouldn't want to be around anybody either. Because I would be terrified of people, okay? I would be terrified of people. If my own family can do this crazy ass shit that they did to her, what makes you think that a random is not gonna fucking do that or worse for me, to me? So here's the thing, Brittany, I wish and pray that you are getting help. I pray that this is not real. I pray that this is just another headline. But I do think that it's important, Brit, for you, Brit, like we're friends, Brit, that you do get some type of guidance from a therapist, because my therapist changed my life. And I feel like it's so beneficial, and it's such a blessing if you're able to get a therapist. Luckily, my insurance covers my therapy, and I'm so incredibly honored and humbled with God for this opportunity, because I did not realize just how fucked up I was, thinking that I was handling everything by myself. Girl, no, I was not. I was fucking walking in the dark without a clue on what I was doing. And now I am gathering the tools I need in order to face things. And that is what I think Britney does need. But I can understand why she has shut herself up from the world. Now, I don't want to say too much, but I have talked to a couple people that, have a little insight on Britney's life. And well, allegedly, girl, because I don't even know what to believe anymore. People, listen, here's the thing. People email me all the time telling me things, so I always take everything with a grain of salt. But one thing that I read that I think I kind of believe is Britney does have her, very close friends. But the thing is, Britney doesn't feel like doing anything publicly because the public, the media, the entertainment business has taken so much from her that she doesn't want to give them nothing. So it's sort of like she is hiding herself, from the world because she doesn't believe the world deserves her. And you know what? Quite frankly, after 2007 and everything that the world did to her, the media, us fans blindly supporting her when she was in this conservatorship that we didn't fucking even know about, the lengths that she was going through. I understand why she wants nothing to do with nobody. So, Brittany girl, I get you. I just hope that you are seeing professionals, and I do hope that you do have people in your life that love you, that care for you, and that are genuinely there for you, and not losers with, fucking outstanding child support, for 500 children. And you know what I mean? Just, I love you, Brittany. You know this. And I say everything with light and with love and also with fucking question marks, because I don't know nothing about your life, regardless of what people may think, that, Brittany and I go way back, and I don't know her. Like, I've seen her in concert, but I've never met her. So, but that's just, rumors that are being told about little Sebastian. So I basically read that Brittany and I were secret friends. And here's the thing. If Britney Spears and I were friends, if Britney Spears and I had any type of communication, trust and believe nobody would know it. So yeah, I guess you never know, but I can tell you no, but then again, even if I was, I wouldn't say anything because, I genuinely care about her, and I just want her to be good. I want her to be happy. I don't want this bullshit always surrounding her. Like, it's always these conspiracies, and she's a robot, and she's AI, and, she's crazy, and she's this, and she's that. I'm just like, fucking let her just do her fucking twirls in her living room with her extensions and her mini dresses like she's in New York Fashion Week. Who the fuck cares? She's not hurting nobody. I'd rather her do this and her feeling safe with her doggies inside her home than her out and being criticized and being treated like fucking shit, just like she was treated all these years. So, Brittany, I love you and I'll support you no matter what. But anyways, a comeback would be fucking amazing. Love you, Brittany. And I love you all. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I'll see you on the next one. Mwah. Bye.